Good morning, students. Uh, in last lecture, I taught you the types of functions. Last, I taught greatest integer function, domain and range. So let me explain something. Let me tell you one thing, that 43 page, some algebra of the real function, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, very short part of the book has been removed from your new syllabus. So only 43 page number 43 has been removed. So you need not study that. It will not make any effect on the further exercise. You don't worry about. Exercise 2.3 we are going to start, and now we will see what kind of question. Only 5 questions we are having, so we do try today that it will finish. So look at question number 1 says of the exercise 2.3. So first question is, which of the following relation or function give region? If it is function, find domain and range. So let me something that this is some relation are given. So in first question we are given 2 1 5 1 8 1 11 1 14 1 17 1. Very interesting. Now we just have to show that does this relation is actually a function, because I taught you that some special type of relation is a function. And what is the properties of function? That all the elements of first set have their unique image in the second set, and all element must engage in first set. So if you're getting confused, let me speak something, that suppose you are having two set x and y. What are the first elements? 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. Here 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, and second element is only 1. So you will see that the image of 2 is 1, the image of 5 is 1, image of 8 is 1, image of 11 is 1, the image of 14 is 1, and it is 1. Sometimes student get confused that does it function? Yes, it is function. Why? Because if you will concern or focus the definition of function, it says the images of every element of first set should be unique in the second set. So the image of 2 is a unique meaning there is a one image. If you are not getting it properly, let me tell you one more example. Suppose this is a question comes like 2, 5, 8, 11, something like that. It is a 1 and 2. Suppose the image of 2 is 1 and image of 2 is 2. This is wrong, because this time the image of 2 is not unique. It is double images. So it is not a function. But this time you can say that the image of 2 is single. Even image of 5 may be same, but still image of 5 is single. The image of 8 is unique. The image of 11 is unique. This whole is called function, because all elements of the first set has a unique image in the second set. So it is a function. Now you can simply think about, because this x and this y is not given in a question. So we will see that what is the domain? Yes, it is function. Yes, it is function. Why? Because every first element has their unique image. So it is a function. What is a domain? So domain is the set of the first element. 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. We are not concerned about the codomain. Codomain is not, until it is not being given something like that, it is a domain, it is a codomain. But this kind of language is not given in a question. Domain we can identify because first element is called domain in the case of function. In the case of function, first element is called domain. Second element called a range. So range is only, what is a range? Is only one, only one, only one, containing single element which is one. And about codomain, we are not having any knowledge about it until it is not given. It is not given. Sometime when it will not be given, just check first element is called domain, second element is called a range, and these two things are asked in a question. Codomain will not asked. Okay, now this is a question, and the answer already have stated here. Now go on the second question. Second question, what is the question number 2? Look at, it is a question number 2 there. Suppose any relation is 2 1 4 2 6 3 8 4 10 5 12 6 14 7. So look at the thing which is very important. If you're still confused, you can go through this particular diagram. Suppose first set 2 4 6 8 10 12 14, 10 12 14, 10 12 14. What about the next? It is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 2 have a image 1, 4 have a image 2, 6 have a image 3, 8 have a image 4, 10 have a 5, 12 is a 6, and 14 is 7. What do you think? That again same sentence you will write that all element has been engaged and all have their unique image, so that it is a function. So I need not tell you much about all. You know domain, you know range. Domain is the first 2 4 6. It is a set of all these elements will be domain, and the set of the second element will be codomain. Range. And about codomain we don't have any idea. So this is a question again. It was so easy. Question number 3. Look at question number 3. What it says. Without doing any trouble, I tell you that this is simply being identified or recognized, because one can simply identify that the image of 1 is 5 and image of 2 is 5. What do you think about that? The image of 1 is 3, the image of 1 is 5. So all I am telling you here, it is 1 and it is 2. It is 3, 5, 5. Sorry, this one. What do you think about that? So image of 1 is 3. The image of 1 is 5. Only two. First condition is contradict the whole situation. I am not going to the third element, but only this condition contradict to the condition of function, because the image of 1 is 3, image of 1 is 5. It is actually the contradiction condition. Why? Because the image of 1 is not unique. The image of 1 is twice. 3 and 5, 2 images. So that the whole condition says that it is not a function. And what you will give the reason? That image of 1 is not unique, so that it is not function. So when it is not function, we need not concern about the domain and range. So okay, now this is the first question. Hope you have got till now. I'll moving on the question number 2, which is actually very important as far as the exam is concerned. So look at very sincerely. Find the domain and range. This question is actually keeps very importance in itself. Question will definitely come in exam. So you student concern this question about the exam. It is very important. Domain and range. We want to find the domain and range. And the question asked here, first question is this one. And second question is 9 minus x squared. So one by one we will do both. So it will take a little time. Student, look at. So first solution of the first question I'll go with f of x equal to this. So what is a domain and what is a range? Now again question rise, because in students mind always this question keeps constant, keeps remain same, that what is domain they can't understand. So the domain meaning the values, the set of values of x for which the function is exist, you can place at the place of x the set of these values will be called domain. So I ask you and think about that what values you can put instead of x. So its first image should come in your mind that a real number. That is, what is a real number? You know that all negative values, all positive values, all fraction value, all rational value, all irrational values. This whole number set, what those numbers which are exist number called a real number, and definitely one number will be imaginary number, which is you have yet to study in this further chapter, complex number. Then I will teach you. But in first idea, whenever the you just have to think about the x, what may x be, you have to think of the real number. So you can put instead of x, what number you can put? So you can put all negative number, you can put all the positive number, you can put all the fraction number, rational number, all values you can put instead of x. So we will decide that you can put all the real number instead of x, so that its domain is a set of real number. So I would simply ask right here, the domain is a set of real number, which is normally called capital R. This is capital R shows the set of real number. Now the next thing is range. So range is what? Actually it is not f of x, it is f of x, but it is also written y. So I would simply tell you that when you can put all the real number instead of x, so what you will get y. After putting any number instead of x, what you will getting y. So what you are getting y, the set of those answers will be your range. Like you are putting x equal to 2, suppose. So it's a -2 answer. Suppose you are putting x equal to -2. You know in mod it is again 2. So again your answer is -2. So what kind of answers? The range of answers is actually the range of the function. So how you can get, actually it contains a different idea actually, and it is not so easy for the students to understand. So how we can get an idea? Okay, let me explain. This is domain, the set of real number, which was actually all the set of all the values of x for which function was exist. Now the range is the set of all those answers. By putting the values of x you will get, meaning if you are getting all the real number, you will get something y na. So the set of these answers will be y. So how we can get it? Look at, I tell you. First I put an answer, since for all x, whatever you are putting, x belongs to real number. Whatever you are putting, x belongs to real number, meaning you are putting real number here. What is a mod x? You know the nature of mod x. It is always either equal to 0 or it is positive. Hope you know this sentence. The mod x is always positive or equal to 0. It cannot be negative. So it's very simple thing I have written here, that mod x is always positive or equal to 0. Now it is y. We have further minus sign. So I can't write it as y. So I will multiply both sides by minus sign, and I tell you one fantastic concept, very easy concept. Do you know that minus 2 is greater than minus 3? One should know, it's very easy. But when you multiply by minus sign both sides, it will get 2. It is 3. After multiplying, it will change. Look at 2 less than 3. So on multiplying or divide by minus sign, in case of inequality or inequation, this is case of inequality or inequation. So whenever you will multiply or divide by minus sign, the middle sign will change. Like you have to multiply by minus sign both sides. You have to multiply by minus sign both sides. So this gonna change, and this will be 0, because after multiplying by minus sign in 0, it will remain same. So why I have done so? Because I wanted to create minus mod x, and you know that minus mod x is itself y. So instead of whole I can write y, and you have found the set of y. You know what is the definition of range? The set of y is called a range. So what is this? You can go through the number line. You know it is 0, it is infinite, it is minus infinite. What do you think? Y less than or equal to 0. Y less than or equal to 0, meaning I put a dark mark here on the 0 and it is less than. It is less than. So why it is dark? It's a dark bubble because y equal to 0. So y equal to 0 and y less than 0. So all values less than 0, it is your answer. So ultimately I would speak, this is a range, or you can say this range is what? Range is what? From minus infinite to 0 is a range. Minus infinite to 0 is a range. It is open bracket, it is a closed. Why? Why? Because 0 includes in the answer and minus and finite is always exclude from the answer. So it is your range. So this is a different idea, but by practicing you can get it easily. Okay. So let me wrap it down. Now I'll move on the second one. Second question is again the tough task to you, but still we have to go through this. So I will tell you. Look at how we can do it. Now the second question is solution of the second question. I'll first find the domain. It is a y 9 minus x square. So how we can find the domain? Look at that for especially under root sign. It is keeping itself a different method, and let me explain that. First, what is a domain? The set of values of x for which functions exist. So I give an idea. If you put instead of x is equal to 4, put here 4. 9 minus 4 square meaning 16 is a minus 7. So the students, it was a power cut, so that I couldn't teach in during the time. So we'll continue because we have already seen this is y is equal to 9 minus x square, and we wanted to find the domain. Look at as I was telling you that domain meaning that you have to find the values or the set of the values of the x for which this is exist. So what is its meaning? In first in your mind will come that we can put all the real number instead of x, but it is not true. When you will put x equal to 4, it is 4 4 just 16. 9 minus 16 will be minus 7. It does not exist. Suppose you are putting 5. So if you are putting 5 here, 9 minus 25 will be minus 16, whatever the number, which is also not exist, because in root sign negative number will never exist. So students, you have to think some else. So let me come on the method, because you have to follow the method. Whenever the under root sign is coming, the existence of x or the domain for x we can find only by the method. We will write function will be exist. Look at properly. Function will be exist when the inside part always positive or equal to 0. The inside part should never negative. It should always be positive or equal to 0. So I will write like that. So from here I will find the value of x. So look at how we can find the values of x. First I want to write x in x square initially. So I will multiply by minus sign. So I will multiply by minus sign. It is not necessary, but it is easy. When I multiply by minus sign, it will get x square minus 9, and you know that this sign will change. So recently I taught you whenever in equation case, inequality case, or less than or equal to sign or greater than sign, whenever you will multiply by minus sign, sign will change. So now how we can find the values of x? Look at, I tell you. You will write that x square minus 9 square. Sorry, 9 I will write 3 square. And I'll use a square minus b square. It will be x plus 3 and x minus 3. This is very certain method, students. So do one, the practice of this question. I wanted to find the values of x for which it was exist. It is called domain. So the function will be exist when 9 minus x square, which is in the under root sign, is positive or equal to 0. And you have simple here. So how we can find the value of x from here? This is again carrying a very important idea, a very important method. Look at, I first tell you this is 2 factor, and multiplication of these 2 factor is less than 0, meaning it is negative. So rise a question in the mind that we have a 2 factor, and when their multiplication is negative, definitely if one is negative, one second should be positive. Or if it is a positive, it should be negative. Then only the multiplication will be negative. So it rises in 2 cases. It rises in 2 cases. First, if x plus 3 is a positive, x minus 3 will be negative. Or second, if it is a negative, it is a positive. From here, I will transfer to 3 that side. X greater than equal to minus 3 will be there, and it is 3 will be transferred there. This will gonna be this, and same as I will do here. I will transfer to 3 that side, and I will transfer to 3 that side. So what I am going to do next? This is first case and this is second case. In first case, I will join them. In second case, I will join them. So how it will be joined? Look at, I tell you, it's a small method and simple method. You start with the number whose at which the towards that it is a less than sign. Start with the number at which or towards that it is a less than sign. So look at minus 3 at which is a minus less than sign. So you start with a minus 3 towards that it is a less than sign, and it is x. You need not write x again, x less than 3. This is ideal. Same as here, you will start with the number at which it is a less than sign, meaning that 3 having a less than sign. So 3 less than x and x less than minus 3. You will see this, you will see this, you will get one idea that it is not possible. Look at 3 less x less minus 3, it is not possible. 3 never less to minus 3. It is a wrong. So it is a wrong or it is a false. So what is the correct answer? It is a correct answer. So domain meaning the values of x, and you have got the values of x. So what is the domain now? Domain you will get x belongs to, you understand, minus 3 to 3. So minus 3 to 3, it is the domain. So this was a particular method. You just do the practice often and you will get answer. Now I will find the range. So actually the range is again containing a very tough method, but I will tell you a simple and checking method that will be profitable to you. After finding the domain, I am telling you that how we can find out the range. Let me explain first that this is the function. And after putting all these x, this is a domain, and range is always depend on the domain. This is a domain. I tell you by the number line, this is 0, it is minus 3, it is 3. Look at minus 3 to 3. So minus 3 to 3 is the domain, which is the values of x. So after putting these values, what is the range of y? So look at one by one. I tell you, when you put minus 3 here, you will get after putting minus 3, you will get what? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. So some specific value I have taken. So between them we have actually lots of values, but some specific numbers I have taken. When you will put x equal to minus 3, all 3, minus 3 or 3, you will get y is equal to 0. You understand? Look at minus 3 square is 9, 9 minus 9 is 0. When you will put 3 square 9, 9 minus 9 is 0. Meaning on putting x equal to minus 3 or 3, y is equal to 0. When x equal to minus 2 or 2, you will put here, then 2 2s are 4, 9 minus 4 is a 5. Y is equal to what it will be there? It is a 5 after putting minus 2 or 2. When x equal to minus 1 or 1 putting, then y will be root 8. You understand? Minus 1 is square or 1 is square. 9 minus 1 is 8. And lastly, when you will put 0, then y will be 9 minus 0 is 9, meaning 3. So whole answer, you have got the idea that from minus 3 to 3, minus to 2, all values till 0, you are getting the answer from 0 to 3, and between all the answers are lying. Meaning when you will find the range, it will be actually y belongs to from 0 to 3, all values are lying between them. Whatever value will put, it will not go beyond these particular range. So it is a range of the function. This actually method is tough. This is very ordinary method. It is not very specific method, but for student it is very easy to understand, so that I have told this method. So hope you have got till here. Now we can move in some further concept. So let me wrap this and do the practice for this particular concept. Look at some question I tell you, which is coming here. Question number 3 is very easy. Question says, if f of x is equal to 2x minus 5, find f of 0, f of 7, f of minus 3. So without doing anything, I think you can identify this is a value of function at particular point. It's a value of function at a particular point. You have to find here a solution we can go with. Suppose f of x equal to, in single line answer it is actually. It is single line answer it is actually. F of x equal to 2x minus 5. You want to find f of 0. So it's very simple. F of 0 meaning instead of x you will put 0. 2 into 0 minus 5. So answer is minus 5. You will put f of 7. F of 7. So 2 into 7 minus 5. 7 5 is 7 to the 14, 5 9. So f of minus 3 is what? 2 into minus 3 minus 5. So minus 11. This is answer. So this is very simple idea. I think it is nothing to tell you twice or thrice. In first sight you can understand it. Now it's very simple to the question number fourth one. Question says this is temperature in Celsius is given. This is the function t which maps temperature in degrees Celsius into temperature in degree Fahrenheit defined by T of c is equal to 9c plus 5 plus 32. It says that when you will put degree Celsius here, whatever the answer you will get, it will be Fahrenheit temperature. Like c is equal to, suppose you are putting 36, so whole answer will be your temperature in Fahrenheit. So this is the function is given, and this idea actually also came in class 9th. I remember this is a Fahrenheit temperature, it is a Celsius temperature. As you will put Celsius, you will get Fahrenheit temperature. Yes, questions asked, so silly questions, some questions asked here. Find first T of 0, second T of 28, third T of minus 10, and fourth find the C when T of C is 212. This is just opposite question. But first three questions are very easy. I don't think that I need to tell you much about that. T of 0, you put only C is equal to 0, you will get answer. T of 28, you will put C equal to 28, you will get answer. T of minus 10, put here minus 10 and get answer. And last one is very important, fourth one. Question says find capital C. And when T of C is equal to 212. So write same formula. Put T of C is equal to 212. And now you have to find the capital C. So this is so-called equation, and you can find it from here. Just do transfer 32 here, then find the capital C. So I am not telling you this because it is again very easy. So this is a question now you got. I think the 4 questions we have made successfully. The last question is still remaining here, the question number 5th, which is find range and for each question. So I will tell you tomorrow because it takes again the time. So till 4 questions you do practice, and tomorrow I will complete the 5th question as well as some important question of the miscellaneous exercise. Thank you.